I go back to the reverse order again. The RTH 10 Industry Leadership Award, and I have Naman Rafai Ahmed. Be around? Yeah, okay. He sent me many emails. Oh, sorry. Oh, I have a loud voice, that's okay. And if I speak very close, then everybody will move. Okay. So do that thing. First one is the Orange Channel Award. And I was reminded, but I'm aware of that, he is our first IEEE Canada president. And we have named after him the Industrial Leadership Award, Industrial Leadership Award in 1954 here in Canada. And he's our first, he's also deceased, and he's our first IEEE president of the IEEE in Canada. And this time, as I mentioned to you, is Gamal Rafai Ahmed, please. Welcome. And I'll read his citation before shake hand with you. For sustained leadership in product development and industrial innovation. It is a very well sought after nomination this year, and he has won very badly, I have to say that. His sponsors, and particularly his award, he happens to be a mechanical engineer, and he has done a lot of good work for packaging electronic equipment and services, and from the industry. He is our choice for the Canada Industry Leadership Award for this year. That's my presentation.
En français, pour leadership soutenu au développement de produits et à l'innovation industrielle, M. Gamal Rafai Ahmed.
Good evening, everyone. First, thank you for receiving this honor. It's good to recognize that I'm a mechanical engineer, but this makes a lot of sense that engineer without borders. We are engineers being created how to do the engineering practice, either from mechanical, from electrical, from materials, and this is what we need in the industry, how you will be able to understand the engineering practice from different perspectives in order to be successful and produce the right implementation of the engineering in a program which people can use. So first I would like also to thank Professor Yan Munir from Queen's University and Dr. Parveen Jain and Dr. Ahmed Rafai from Western who came forward my nomination. And I would like also to thank two individuals who are putting me the successful and give me the direction for foreign packaging, which one individual for a long time, which almost mid-1980s, Professor Sami from Alexandria University with my advisor master degree, and followed by my advisor in University of Law, Mike Ivanovich. Really admire what they really put me in the right direction here. I would like also to thank the people who are continuous supporting me in my professional journey. For sure, my wife and my children, my wife Inan and my children Aya and Yasin for observation and allowing me to spend more time in the industry than to spend my time in my home. And finally, I would like to thank the committee for their selection. I really appreciate it, and I highly respect your selection. Thank you very much.
As it is going on, it is also my distinct pleasure to have the announcement of the next University of Toronto. That's my distinct pleasure to have this particular award named after Professor Ham. He was the past president of University of Toronto. He is an electrical engineer, recently deserves the name to go after him. The recipient for this year's award winner is one of my good friends, has always been a friend. His name is Salamuddin. He is the winner for the Ham Outstanding Engineer Medal Award. I know you are here, your wife. Please come and get it from me. The award citation for outstanding contribution to engineering education and dedication to students.
La citation en français, c'est pour contribution exceptionnelle à l'enseignement du génie électrique et au développement aux étudiants. Donc, félicitations.
You have 3 minutes.
Okay, you told me that I have 30 minutes, so prepare. Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs. It's my distinct pleasure to accept this award. First and foremost, I would like to thank my wife and my kids. As you know, university professors spend a lot of time preparing lectures. Sometimes they don't have enough time to spend with their family because they want to be really, really good at teaching. So first and foremost, again, I thank my wife and my family for affording me the opportunity to dedicate my career to education and research. This is the first national award I've been fortunate to win in the area of education. I've been fortunate to win many awards for research work. As you know, being a professor, sometimes we're not so happy with the quality of students. Over my career, I've always been happy with the quality of students we've had, even though the distribution of the types of students we've had has changed dramatically from the beginning of my career towards the ending of my career. But students are students, and it's our job to try to train them and to educate them in the best possible way we can. An award like this really prompts me to do even more to educate our students in an even better and more profound way so that they could be really highly functioning engineers for the future. The other reason is maybe a little bit of a selfish reason. You know, I'm getting old, and as you get older, you rely a lot on tools to look at your health, etc. These engineers that we're training now are the ones who are going to be designing new equipments and new tools that we will need as we age. So it's really important that we do a very, very good job in educating our students. And an award like this, again, is a really good recognition for the professors who spend a lot of time trying their best to make engineers even better than they think they can be. Finally, I would like to thank the award committee for awarding me this award. It's a special award for me. It's one of the first national awards I won for education. And thank you very, very much.
Thank you very much. This is again, I have another distinguished, and it is my fellow who will be receiving that, and I call Keith Brown to share the medals with me. And before I call my great friend, my boss, and my many mentors in Winnipeg, Manitoba, when I was a Tishman consultant, and with a PhD working for Bill Kennedy. Bill Kennedy is the Outstanding Engineers Medal for 2014. Bill, go ahead. Thank you very much. Let me read the citation for outstanding engineers award for contribution to the practice of power system protection and planning. That is, and this is he has a very distinguished career, and as you know, he was our past president of IEEE Canada and past director of both, we call that, which is power engineering, and representing Canada in IEEE on Region 7 to the board. So he has served in many roles and a long outstanding professional engineer. He graduates from the Eastern Canada University of New Brunswick. I knew that. But anyway, that's okay.
Alors, William Kennedy pour contribution aux pratiques en protection et en planification du réseau électrique.
Merci beaucoup. First person that I would like to thank is my wife Marilyn, who has put up with me working in this racket for 45 years. She's been a very, very patient person. My children keep me on track all of the time by fracturing lines and look at high voltage lines and they'll see, yeah, that looks like a 500-volt line that's carrying 4 billion amps. I stopped trying to correct that. The next group that I'd like to thank is the IEEE Awards Committee, especially the person that nominated me and those that acted as my endorsement. I was surprised when Keith phoned me just before Christmas. Her daughter was home from Vancouver, and of course we were sitting at our local pub for happy hour. Just extended happy hour. That's all there's to it. Another person I want to acknowledge, he said my wife is Greg Vanier. He's Calgary's loss and Toronto King. He's whether about his son, and I'm really pleased that he came here. I want to just end with just a couple of things. I truly was Aziz's first supervisor. Right? That's a true story. Okay. So, I guess my supervision of Aziz was so poor that he decided to leave consulting and go become a professor at Memorial, and that's where he spent most of his career. I want to say something to the young engineers that are here in the audience. I deal with a lot of you in my consulting practice, and one of the things that I have truly found is that when you come out of university, you're crammed full of physics and mathematics, but you don't really know what a piece of equipment looks like, how it works. And I'll use a great expression that my mentor taught me many, many years ago. You don't understand the physicals, especially the physical size of the equipment, what it does, why it does what it does. And that's really what you want to need to learn. Math and the physics is great, but if you understand the physicals of the equipment that you're dealing with, the math and the physics just fall into place afterwards. So,
Yeah.
thank you. Once again, thank you to the committee here. I noticed some of the people didn't use up their 2 minutes. I could probably start telling stories about all these people that I've worked with in IEEE over the last few years. But I will be quiet. I'm thirsty. I need more wine. So.
And we are very calm, very short. I think this is very good. I think we are maintaining our time. The food is getting ready. Salam will be served very soon, and the hot meal will be done. And we have many other business during the time, but this is the major event. Now, the other three are the outstanding IEEE Canada Outstanding Power. And this year's recipient is, I say, Wayne Lee. Wayne Lee. One more, that is okay. Now, Dr. Department citation for contributions in method in power system reliability. That is his citation.
Alors, pour contribution aux méthodes et applications en fiabilité des réseaux électriques.
Good evening, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great pleasure to be here today to receive this prestigious award. First of all, I would like to thank IEEE committee, our committee secretary, and also I want to thank nominator and references to nominate me. Actually, I have a very long sample list without care, assistance, encouragement of these people. It would not be impossible for me to reach this. I also want just amendment names to be mentioned. However, I still want to mention a few of them. Dr. Roy Billigan, who is my previous supervisor, Dr. Murty Baby, Yakuna Shua, my previous boss, Dr. Edward Whiteley, Dr. Virginia, and many others. I also want to thank all of you for attending this event to share this exciting moment with me. Thank you very much.